The unfolding vision of a focused and determined leadership has begun transforming the way India conducts business, trade and commerce, and the way global peers perceive us. On the 16th of May, India's 600 million voters delivered a historic and decisive mandate for change. The new government, led by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, took over. Decisiveness, dynamism, simplicity, transparency and speed in execution became the cornerstones of governance. Over the past days, we have successfully begun bringing down barriers between our citizens and opportunities. We are working to ensure ease of doing trans-border trade. India's exports registered a growth of 14.23% in rupee terms between April to July this year compared to the same period last year. We aspire for excellence in our products and services and aim at zero defect and become a net exporter of goods. Engineering, pharmaceuticals, automobiles and textiles have been the front runners leading the charge. There is a focus on diversification of services exports with emphasis on tourism, healthcare and professional services. Exports from the defense sector will receive a boost through the modified FDI policy. SEZ operations in both manufacturing and services are being optimized. All processes are being digitized for improved efficiency. Matters relating to MAT, DDT, tax holidays, service tax, dual use of infrastructure and simplifying customs procedures have been prioritized for action. SEZs are the future of planned development, offering multiple opportunities for growth and employment. Sector-specific branding campaigns are being planned in pharmaceuticals, plantation commodities, engineering and services in which India has historical strengths. The Department of Commerce is taking measures to ensure that all states work cohesively. New initiatives to enhance exports are being received with much enthusiasm by the states. State governments have been urged to develop export strategies and oversee the mainstreaming of their states and also appoint export commissioners. An e-procurement program to cover all states is being set up. Global business today calls for increasing collaboration between nations and economies. India is forging stronger relationships with our immediate neighbors by underscoring the importance of utilizing FTAs and pursuing preferential trade agreements with Latin America, Africa and the CIS region to broad-based trading operations. Special emphasis is being laid on trade with South Asian countries. In order to directly help farmers of plantation crops, the government has developed an insurance-based scheme for price assurance for tea, coffee, rubber and spices. A saffron production and export development agency is being set up and will have its headquarters in Jammu and Kashmir. All commodity boards are being reorganized to become dynamic and citizen-centric. The Indian Institute of Packaging is being transformed into a global center of excellence. Several measures are being taken to augment the production and export of tea. Our government is very keen to deepen India's engagement with the world, but only on terms that do not in any way compromise our commitment to our own citizens.
It is important for developing countries to be able to guarantee some minimum returns to their poor farmers so that they are able to produce enough for themselves and for domestic food security.
Our pro-farmer stand at WTO is aimed at ensuring food security for large sections of our population and working towards a permanent solution to the issue of public stock holding of food. Our stand has found resonance amongst the poor and developing countries and is helping forge new global partnerships. Decisive, dynamic, transparent, determined and responsible. These first days have offered but a glimpse of the transformation ahead. The soon-to-be-announced foreign trade policy aims at long-term stability of the policy framework. The Department of Commerce commits itself to finding new ways of catalyzing trade and economic activity between India and the world and ushering in a new era of prosperity. The Department of Commerce, ushering in a new future.